Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Thief Gold. In the last episode, we returned to the cathedral in an attempt to retrieve the eye, and in fact, were successful at that, as we have it in our inventory. Unfortunately, the cathedral resealed itself again after we had entered it, and we can't get back out through the front doors. Garrett didn't bring any climbing gear with him and won't be able to scale these walls. There are many undead walking around in this area, and a good portion of our arsenal was used to clear the cathedral itself of enemies so we could make our way into this area in an attempt to reach the cloister gate. Herein, we were contacted by a spirit, a friendly spirit, named Brother Morris, and he has let us know that he needs help, and if we want his help to help us escape, then we will need to perform some tasks for him. The first thing we have to do is retrieve his rosary from his room in St. Yora's. We can, I suppose, take a look at the cloister gate while we're in the area. Maybe we can access it anyway without Brother Morris's help. But I can tell you that unless we complete his tasks, we will not complete this mission save via a cheat code. Let's take a look at our current armaments before we go any further, and what we have with us as far as our supplies go. We've acquired 926 worth of wealth so far. We have our speed potion remaining, 2 vials of holy water, 1 healing potion, the eye, and that is it. 3 broadhead arrows, 6 fire arrows, 14 water arrows, 4 moss, and 3 rope. Well, let's pick up where we left off and begin exploring St. Yora's. Sounds like there's a haunt in here as well. Although maybe we can hear what's happening outside of St. Yora's in the garden. Zombies just waiting around in that room. Small kitchen. The fact that that haunt is saying, join us now, or at least sounds around it are saying that, means that it's a little more alert than it would be normally. Remember that we did drop a mine outside. To destroy a zombie. There's a zombie on patrol down here, apparently. Neither of those things patrolled up the stairs. I saw a healing potion and a book on that center table. I'm gonna want at least a healing potion. What's worth destroying that zombie? 3 water arrows. We should probably stick to using fire arrows on zombies, holding on to our water arrows to help us deal with haunts and zombies if we have to deal with multiples in the same area. That one totally saw us. And apparently zombies have a spit attack I never realized they possessed. That one is searching for us. It's moving slowly. don't like the sounds of an apparition here. And I cannot tell if these zombies are downstairs or upstairs. Got him. Those are beats acquired. Very tight corners. I do not have a good feeling about this location. But we're unlikely to be found up here. Of course, I can't defend myself up here either. I won't be allowed to draw a bow. An arrow, that is. A zombie walks through that door from this hallway, so I like to stay here until that happens again. Rather not get too distracted by using arrows to destroy these undead. I'm hoping we never have to come in here again. So if we spend all our arrows destroying these zombies, that's less for other areas that we might need to get to. Looks like it may be wise killing another one off. I think that one is it noticing the corpse of a fallen zombie. We fired that fire arrow, and there is a haunt in St. Yours at the moment. Oh, there's nothing else up here. I am racked with the agony of guilt. The Master Builder cannot spare the cursed coward that I have become. If only I could bring myself to confess what I know about the death of Brother Morris. His soul will never rest unless we perform the ritual consecration upon his grave, but the priest will surely ask why such a thing need be done, and I am too weak a builder's servant to face their wrath. That lower half is blocking me from walking over that. The priest shall no longer doubt their decision to give me allowance to convert the unused storage room in the winter tunnels into an alchemy laboratory. This day my research hath yielded much, as I have created a most useful explosive device. It is my belief that in times of war we will be able to use such explosives to force open the gates of the strongholds of our foes. The device is quite dangerous, so I have stored it in the armory in the cathedral attic. Oh, that's bad. It took that hit like a champ. 2 fire arrows. We should be quick at searching this. A haunt will walk back in here soon. Alright, so healing potion, a golden plate. I saw an edge of a fire arrow up there in the rafters. Just 1, 2. searched everything in St. Yora's, though. There was another staircase that led down. I'd like to see what it led to. I want to wait here until I hear a door open and shut, and then not hear a haunt. I'll feel a lot more confident. Both of them are leaving by the front door. There's nothing else here. We're getting out of here.
Aha, what a wonderful looter thou art. Thou hast found my rosary. I have some other things for thee to do as well. I needs for thou to get a holy symbol. This place is not as holy as it once was, I'm afraid, so thou might have a hard time finding one. Thou canst always make one for thyself in the tenor factory. We do it all the time and praise the builder for his works.
That building is directly across from us. We can see the windows to it here. I think, however, there's a little too much traffic in this area. I would like to eliminate some of this. That's a very costly miss. I don't want to use a holy water to kill just one zombie. I want to be able to use most of my water arrows here. And of course I would fail. Of course I would. With just 2 seconds left on the holy water. Alright, well. Do we use the last holy water? I think we will. Expensive. And not the last zombie. Well, then let's hope if another fire arrow can kill it. I don't... No. We're just going to try to avoid this one. Oh, that's St. Genel's, by the way, not St. Tenor's. This is the factory. Maybe we can find some explosive devices in here. They mentioned the winter tunnels. I suspect that leads down there. heard the door open. I like that the Hammerites have small altars everywhere. 2 more fire arrows, assuming we don't miss. We'll put those to good use. We must have missed the actual factory. Or it's right downstairs. Nothing we can interact with here. And no holy symbols just lying around. Sounds like there's a zombie out in the garden back there. No, nothing here either. Machinery everywhere, but no place for us to create a hammer. That's the exit and entrance. Oh, here we are. And with the furnace able to be used? No, not a furnace. Molten metal. Step 1. Position one of the molds on the 4 pegs in front of the smelting cauldron. Step 2. Push the left lever back to close the mold. Step 3. Pull the right lever forward to tip the cauldron. When the gauge on the wall indicates that the mold is full, tip the cauldron back up by pushing the right lever back. Step 4. Pull the left lever forward to open the mold. Remove the newly manufactured item. Builder be praised. A door handle. A key. A cog. A small hammer, a lever, a smaller hammer. Likely this is the holy symbol. What does the key open, I wonder? On the off chance it investigates where I was, I will wait out here for it to leave. wine cellar key. I think we've already opened the wine cellar via a lock. So we will not need lock picks. We will not need that. The holy symbol.
Excellent. With that holy symbol, thou art truly a novice of the order. Confound it, I seem to have misplaced my prayer book. Novice, please go get it for me. It's called the Prayer of Consecration. I don't have any idea where I was last reading it.
We didn't find any books in St. Yora's that we didn't read, or that we could pick up. We didn't see any in St. Tenor's. So it's probably in one of these. Sounds like the zombie just entered that building. So let's go take the passage here to the other one instead. Could be down in the winter tunnels. And here's the cloister gate. You cannot put an arrow into any part of this door to attempt to climb up over it. We would need boxes to do that. And even then, I do not know if we can mantle through the upper opening there. St. Vale's. Kindle, thou art a naive novice at times. The craftsmanship of the holy symbol thou hast created is not flawed. Thy problem is that a mere initiate such as thyself cannot perform the blessing that implores the builder to transform thy symbol from simple metal into a holy artifact. I would suggest thou ask one of the priests to bless thy holy symbol for you, or it will be of no use. If thou art embarrassed, thou couldst visit the observatory at the top of the tower in St. Gennel's and talk to Brother Renault. He knows of another way to instill holy symbols with the builder's blessing. A hint that the holy symbol we just created is not actually holy. Before we jump for that book. Let's look around really quick to see if there's anything else up here. Prayer of Consecration. O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who hath died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor upon his works in thy name. Plumb and plain, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him all which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal. Another passage down. I wonder if the winter tunnels are connected, or connect all of these buildings, so this way you don't have to actually move between them in the upper section, in the alleyways between the buildings, and thus can avoid the undead that way. Nice. Some water arrows are actually in this pool. Not that we have any holy water to go with them. I found one vial in here and used it already. By in here I mean this mission. Where are we? Oh! A small bathing chamber. I guess we didn't turn on the power after all. Or if we did, it's still not powering this area. Oh, or we could press the switch directly out here instead. That switch must lower the platform. What a nasty little ambush that zombie has planned. Cemetery key. This is St. Jennels, isn't it? It is. I suppose we should go downstairs, then? We found nothing in here that hints us how to enchant a holy symbol. There's a zombie in there. If we want to see what the private prayer room has in it, we're gonna have to let it out. Some moss arrows. We found water arrows at one altar, fire at another, and moss at this one. Interesting. More moss and fire arrows. The Master Builder doth surely gaze favorably upon our crusade to subjugate the wild forces of nature with tools built in his name. Here in this tower, with these optic machines, I have learned much about the movements of the lights that the Builder hath set above. The divine power of the moon and stars hath been focused into a pool of water, which I name the lunar pool. I had hoped that the water would show the same properties as holy water, but it doth not. However, it must hold the Builder's grace, for it doth bestow the Builder's blessing upon holy symbols immersed in the pool. I shall investigate this further, drawing forth knowledge for the glory of the Builder. Brother Renault. So we can't enchant our water arrows with it, but it will be good to enchant a holy symbol with it. The lunar pool. Blessed holy symbol. Doesn't seem very Builder-like to me, this picture. Maybe it's the different constellations in the heavens here. I suppose we'll deal with this zombie. Just some treasure. Let's make sure that was the only thing. It is. It's a shame. We don't need treasure. We need more armaments.
Who would have thought back then that an unsavory character such as thyself could be my salvation? Thank thee for getting that book for me. I need to find a candle I used when I was still alive. The last time I remember using a candle is the night of my death. I was in the workyard, where the well is. My personal possessions were hidden, but I think the candle is back there still.
That would be out by St. Tanner. We saw it through a window. I think there might be a zombie back here as well. Sounds like there is. Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. The zombie, that is. So he was murdered here. I wonder what caused... what killed him? Who killed him? Maybe it was an accident of some sort. I did see what looked like the candle on top of the storage shed. Just checking back here first. Drop, but I think we can do it without taking damage. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clear the library of enemies, everyone. The cemetery. We only have a few fire arrows for this purpose. We can't really miss anything here. But Brother Maris is going to talk to us in the graveyard. And it's going to be really annoying to have these zombies interrupt them. Gives me a chance to check the cemetery too, since we haven't looted this place yet. We'll also probably want to check the winter tunnels for more supplies, if Brother Maris has anything else for us to do after we tell him we have the candle. Here lies Brother Morris. There's a cemetery near me who looks a bit like this. The tombstones are of all various sizes, but they're all faded exactly like this, with the top sections having what looks like black markings. I don't know another way to describe it, but what I'm about to do would be adequate. Oozing down the tops of them. It's not cursed or anything of the sort, though it looks extremely creepy in the fall. Actually, it might be cursed. How do I know? This place reminds me of it very much. There is no great wall around it, though. It's quite small, too. Okay, nothing in the cemetery. Far less now that we've eliminated the zombies from this place. In all my years of playing this game, I have never destroyed 2 zombies with a single fire arrow. That almost makes up for missing one earlier with a fire arrow. Something else I don't think I've done very often with a zombie.
Yes, that is the candle I was using to see the night I died. It will do for our needs. I see that thou hast all of the items we need to perform the ritual of consecration. Meet me at my grave in the cemetery. Let us begin, my friend. Wave the rosary over my tombstone. Now place the candle on my tombstone. Read the prayer of consecration.
O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who hath died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor on his works in thy name. Plumb and plain, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him all which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal.
Touch my tombstone with the holy symbol. At last, my prayers have been answered. My soul is finally free. Acolyte, thou hast saved me from eternal unrest. But I need thee to help my friends from life as well. I've prepared their final resting places for them, but I need thee to place their bodies in their graves. The first is Brother Renaud. He died in the cellar of the cathedral. Please, go get his body and place it in his grave.
We are not yet done with the Haunted Cathedral. Alright, everyone. That will do it for us for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we'll do more tasks that Brother Maris wants us to do in order to prove that we are worthy to leave this place. I will see you guys in the next one, and take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.